channel. We're in a different area today and it's so pretty. Look, we have like hanging flowers. How bougie is this video? But anyways, in today's video I'm going to be talking about the assumptions that people have about culinary students, and I asked my Instagram followers to give me followers. Yes, is that what they're called? Instagram followers. Yeah, Instagram followers to give me some of the assumptions that they have about culinary students. And I decided, why not wear my chef whites and film in an actual like kitchen in one of our schools and talk about some of the assumptions that people have. So the first one that we have, if I keep looking down, my iPad is there so I can read the questions. So the first question that assumption that we have is, as soon as you graduate, you're a chef. And to be honest, I don't think that someone can automatically become a chef just because they went to culinary school. I mean, you have a degree that says that you're a chef and you are whatever, but you also need experience. Like, you can have a paper thing, but you actually don't know how to execute what you're like titled by. Like, it's like being a doctor, but you're just a doctor by paper, but you don't necessarily do it. Okay, so the next one is someone assumes that we get to eat everything that we cook and we basically live on heaven because of the food that we eat. And this is true to some extent. You do get to eat some of the food that you make, but also as a chef, you are there to please your customer. So just because you make a bomb, let's say, I don't know, souffle, doesn't mean you're gonna eat it. Or you make like a interesting like main course dish, doesn't mean you're necessarily gonna eat all that food, but you get to like taste it and whatever. But if you're doing like test kitchens, obviously you have to taste everything that you're gonna be giving to your soon-to-be customers. So yeah, they don't have to read and study at the same time on a scale of like a business degree. And I highly disagree with this assumption. I'm a culinary and business major, so I'm doing culinary arts and business and then mix it up together, and then yeah. So I'm gonna have a BA in culinary arts when I'm done, but we do have to do business as well, because I don't understand how someone can want to be a successful chef but doesn't have the business mind as well. So how do you run an amazing restaurant or hotel if you don't have a business mindset already? So here at the Culinary Arts Academy, we do marketing, we do business analysis, I think, and we do like business plans, and we do stuff like nutrition. So it's not like we're just stuck in the kitchen the whole day. We actually like use our brains. So yeah, someone assumes that it's scissors culture to have a selfie with a glass of wine, and this is an ex-scissors student, so it's quite true. Honestly, half the students here like Instagram a bunch of their, because we have like glasses in the school that are like engraved with the logo and stuff like that. So obviously we're going to be taking pictures a bunch. And a lot of people assume that it's hard, and the honest truth is nothing comes easy. So obviously it's hard. And to be honest, the culinary world is not for the faint-hearted. If you are just used to cooking at home and you like the comfort of cooking in your home, I wouldn't recommend going to, study on a big scale, because you have to do things like internships, and then later on you have to get a job, and you work hours like 12 to 16 hours or 18 hours in a day. My internship, I worked, I think 14 hours a day, and that was back to back. So obviously your back is gonna hurt, your feet don't exist. And it's just draining on your body mentally, physically, and yeah, so we work a lot. So whenever you go out to eat, just appreciate the food that you're having a little bit more, because a lot of people put a lot of sweat into it. Well, not in the actual food, because that's disgusting, but yeah. Someone assumes that we eat good food every day because we're at a culinary school, so obviously they assume that we're supposed to be eating good food every day. And I do think some days we do eat good food, and then obviously there's some days where it's like, okay, what's going on? But that's normal, you know. It's like you don't always eat amazing food when you're at home. Like some days you eat some bomb food which has like amazing flavor, whatever. But it's not always like that. But regardless of the bad days that we have really good quality of food here, and we eat pretty good. Like, who do you know who has like octopus salad on a Tuesday afternoon? Like, excuse me? Tell me, I'll wait. There's no sleep because of the hard work, and that's very true because you're working 16 hours out of your day, so that obviously means you have like literally like 4 to 6 hours to sleep because your next day starts at like 8 a.m. So obviously a lot of chefs and culinary students are sleep deprived, and we don't get as much sleep as we would want to. But that's something that you need to understand when you go into the industry. It's a lot of hard work, and if you're not passionate about it, you're really just going to leave and drop out or whatever. So yeah, we do sometimes not get enough sleep, and it's worse in the real world. So yeah, the last one is that we are very creative people and have a beautiful way of thinking. I do think that culinary students or chefs are very creative people, because I don't think you would go into this industry if you weren't using the creative aspect of yourself or your brain. So I do think that we are creative and we have a beautiful way of thinking, and that is also like shown in our dishes. So you can, the thing about culinary arts is like you can look at let's say a painting, and that painting can inspire you to create a dish that you want to look a specific way, taste a specific way, have certain textures about it, and be completely out of the box about it. So I do think that we're very creative individuals, and it's not just in the culinary world. One thing I've noticed is a lot of people, well, for myself, if you are in the world of culinary or you're just a basically creative person, you're not limited to one thing. So for like me, I love creating content. I love like photography, food photography, and I'm not just absorbed in the food world, but it's like I'm creative in other aspects as well. So yeah, that's basically it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this assumptions about culinary art students. It was very short and sweet. I feel like I was talking really fast. I have a habit of doing that, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.